All right, everybody. Wanted to give you guys a little update on my situation. I'm a little shook up about this. Pretty much, I'm gonna start the story all the way from the beginning. I was on my way to work this morning, and I got a call from my boss, and basically he was calling my phone back to back, and I was driving. And I don't usually answer the phone when I'm driving, so I pulled over to a small parking lot, and I answered the phone. And basically, he's telling me not to show up to the work site that I was at. And I'm like, "Why? What's going on?" I mean, basically, he said that one of the lads I was working with, they had tested positive for the COVID virus. So. Pretty much for the next 2 weeks, I'm out of fucking work. This really fucking sucks right now. This is the middle of the fucking pandemic. I was working in contact with someone who had the fucking virus, and now I'm out of work for 2 weeks, and plus I don't have fucking health insurance. So this is a really rough situation I'm in. So I'm like literally sitting on like pins and needles because I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen to me. I don't know. This is rough. I've never been in a situation like this before. I'm just really scared at the moment. Like I said, this is what I keep telling people like in these videos. Whether it was my Herman Cain video, whether it was the Donald Trump video, with the reopen protests, whether it's all those kids going to the fucking house party. This is why I was stressing so much of this earlier when this whole thing started back in March, about social distancing, about quarantining, about wearing your fucking mask out in public. And like I said, now this has affected me now I'm in a really bad situation right now. It's like, if I can't work, then how the fuck am I supposed to pay for everything? I mean, the company, yeah, they might be able to pay for like some days when you're out sick or when you're, quarantining. But who knows? Let's say I do test negative and I am, able to go back to work and whatnot. Who's to say that this might not happen again? Who's to say that somebody else might be careless and might expose themselves to the virus, and then once again this whole shit happens all over again? If anything, this just proves that what I was saying and what everyone else was saying was right, especially when it comes, people like Andrew Yang, people like Sanders. When it comes to Medicare for all, when it comes to, fucking universal basic income. Like I said, I try not to, get too much, into all that political travel, but I'm like really scared right now. I don't know what's going, like I said, don't know what's going to happen. I can't really visit my parents anymore. Can't really visit my friends. Pretty much I'm stuck in my flat for the next 2 weeks. I am supposed to get tested soon. Basically, one of my supervisors, he told me that to wait at least 5 days before I get tested. So this is just a really fucked up situation. I'm like at a total loss for words right now. I'm like a little depressed about it. Because, I fucking love my job, And now I'm stuck at home. I mean, good news is I get to spend more time with my daughter, and, I get to relax a little bit, but I don't know. I guess I'm just so used to the routine of, going to work every fucking day that I'm not used to, just staying home. I mean, I did like during the earlier days of the pandemic, and, the job that I have, I'm considered, I was considered an essential industry employee. So when everyone else was out of work, I was the one, I was the one still on duty. But I, like I said, I'm at a total loss for words. I don't know what's going to happen now. Don't know what's going to happen to me. Whether I mean, so far I haven't, experienced any symptoms. Haven't had any fever. Haven't had any dry cough. Haven't really been coughing or sneezing or anything like that. So, but then again, I could be one of those asymptomatic carriers. So who knows? I won't know. I won't know for sure until I get the test, and I don't even know how much the test is going to even cost. Because, like I said, I don't have health insurance. I lost that after my 26th birthday, and job I'm at doesn't offer health insurance. So, like I said, I'm really fucking screwed. That's basically. I just wanted to give you guys a little update on my situation. Let you know what was going on. I know I was doing like consistent uploads and whatnot, and then who knows what the future holds. I won't know until either Monday or maybe some say it takes like at least 3 days before you get your results back. So I just have to wait and see, you guys. Really sorry about all this. This is inconvenience to everybody, but don't mean to panic anyone. Just doing this kind of, I guess you can say, as a warning. This virus is real. You have to wear your mask. You have to wash your fucking hands, cover your mouth when you cough, stay 6 feet apart from everyone. Because I notice a lot of people don't really do this shit. I go to the supermarket sometimes, and you have a person. They have the lines painted on the floor where you're supposed to stand, and then you have people that purposely just walk right over the lines, or they don't stay exactly 6 feet apart. They will walk right by you. Some people will walk into a supermarket with the mask pulled halfway down their face, where their nose is exposed. You have some people that wear it all under their chin. You have people that won't tighten the mask all the way up. And then you have other people that instead of washing their hands, they just run their hands up underwater for a few seconds and think that they're washing it, or they won't use soap. I mean, to do that and just be so fucking careless, especially during a pandemic, you don't know who it's going to affect, because this shit just affected me. I should be at work right now, and I'm not. This affects other people too. Like I don't care if you're one of these, carefree young people who think, oh, I'm not going to get the virus and this and that and the other, and want to keep continuing to go to these fucking house parties and keep continuing to, hang out with people without masks on and not cover your mouth when you cough, or you're one of these, crazy, right-wing Trump supporters who thinks that Jesus is going to protect you from the virus, or that it's, some sort of stupid Illuminati conspiracy thing. This is not a fucking conspiracy. It's fucking real. The World Health Organization isn't lying about this. Dr. Fauci is not fucking lying about this. The Center for Disease Control is not lying about this. All right, we have a bunch of people that lost their jobs because of the pandemic. A bunch of people lost their health insurance because of the pandemic. We're in the middle of a global, well, I shouldn't say global, of a nationwide economic crisis, almost at depression level. We have an eviction crisis, a homelessness crisis. This is affecting a lot of people. So, to all those people out there that, haven't been taking this seriously, technically you should have been taking it seriously from the beginning, like I was. I started wearing my mask back in February or March. So, just think about everyone else's life that you could be putting at risk by being so careless about this. Just because they're starting to reopen things now doesn't mean that the virus is going away. We're still at over 200,000 deaths and right, 7 million infections. Just do what the medical professionals say. Stay safe, clean yourself up, wear your mask, stay 6 feet apart, because this shit ain't over. I don't think it's going to be over I don't think if Joe Biden gets in, I don't think this shit is going to end. If Trump, gets another 4 years, I don't think that, it's going to end either. He, like I said, he doesn't believe it's real. And even if Biden does get in, it's still going to be a while before, all of this shit goes away. And it's going to be at least a couple years before our economy recovers. So just have to keep, pleading and doing your, I mean, I hate to say this, but we have to treat this like it is the new normal. People say, well, this shouldn't be the new normal. Well, it has to be. Something has to give. The way we see with companies now, companies are starting, to branch out, do curbside service, do carry-out service. So basically for the next couple of weeks, I'm going to have my groceries delivered to the house, or do a curbside thing, because I said I can't go anywhere. I'm stuck within these 4 walls, just me and my daughter. So that's it. I'm running out of things to say at this point. Just keep continuing what you have to do. Wash your hands, sanitize, wear your mask, because I don't want anyone else to be in the same situation that I'm in. And I don't want to expose anyone. If I test positive, I'll do a follow-up video once I get my results back. But you guys just stay safe, stay metal, and for God's sake, just I'm sorry, I'm just under a lot of stress right now. This just kind of hit me like right out of nowhere. All right, you guys, stay safe and stay metal. That's all I have to say.